Hey, everybody. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. All right. So, all systems are go. I'm back. I'm here for a second week in a row where I'm live. live. So yeah, please talk back at me. Talk back at me while I'm on here live. I can see your comments for the most part, I think. Hopefully I won't miss them as I move forward because I am going to be doing some screen sharing because I'm excited about today's and this week's Tuesday Tip It 2. Listen, it is me, Danielle J. Mitchell, your queen of real estate. I always say up and coming queen, but I listened to a nice little motivational tidbit and I said, I appreciate it when they said, you need to own it. So we're going to own it. You're a queen of real estate. And I service the Philadelphia and surrounding suburbs and I am a PA licensed realtor. So thank you for all my new subscribers. Hey guys, I hope you are pushing the all notifications bell because I do upload things other than my Tuesday tips at 2. I upload mostly shorts. I am going to bring back my city living. I'm going to bring that back. All right, it's going to get done. So I do my little city living home tours, and I tour homes in Philly, as well as, of course, the areas I service, the out surrounding. I was going to say outlying, but surrounding suburbs. So look for that stuff. So be sure to do what it says here, what I always say. Okay, to like, subscribe, share. Please comment. I do respond to comments. I respond. Well, not the crazy, weird spam stuff. That stuff just gets deleted. But those of you who legitimately put comments on there with questions and stuff like that, I certainly respond to them as promptly as possible. Okay. So let's dive right into it. The Philly First Home Grant is back. The Philly First Home Grant is back. I'm super excited about it. So for those of you who are like, what is this crazy lady talking about? I'm talking about the Philadelphia. It's through the city. It's, I'm sure, federally funded. It is a grant through the city of Philadelphia, and it is back. Okay. So when did it start? I forget exactly. I feel like it started right before the pandemic. Some months before the pandemic, and this was a super popular program. Okay. Many of everybody was pushing it. Everybody was pushing this program because well, we're going to go over the reasons why people were pushing it, but it's a fantastic program. It looks like nothing has really changed. They're just bringing it back. So we're going to, go over, we're going to revisit what this program is, this grant is, what are the stipulations, what's going on with it, and how you can get into it. We're going to talk about it. All right. So let's dive right on. So I'm gonna go ahead, excuse me, and share my screen with you guys. Let's go. Okay, here we are. So as you can see here, okay, I'm literally on the website. If you look up Philly First Home Grants, you will be taken here to this website. All right. So, and of course, as you can see here, is everything you need to know. One second. Had to get a little bit of something in there. So everything you need to know is on this page, and you can, like I said, you can see the website is up there. So everything you need to know is on this page. So it's a home buyer assistance program. Okay. It offers a grant for up to $10,000 or 6% of the purchase price. 6% of the purchase price. Whatever is lower. Okay, whatever is lower. So depending on the price point of the house, you can utilize the full $10,000 or you will just get that 10%, or I'm sorry, 6%. Okay. Now, you must complete to be eligible. You must be, of course, a first time home buyer. But you must complete a free city funded home ownership counseling program before you sign an agreement. Okay. The home ownership program, and it's like most first time home buying workshops. It's going to prepare you, they counsel you, all that good stuff. And we're going to talk about where you can get that done. Okay. And it says here, what things you'll learn about, all that good stuff. Fantastic. What type of property is eligible? The property must be a single family home or duplex located in Philadelphia. So, my house hackers, you can utilize this program as well. Who is eligible? You must be a first time home buyer. You must complete one-on-one home ownership counseling through the city funded housing counseling agency. They do have a map. Okay. They do have a map. Now, if you're already under contract, that means you cannot get this grant. They do have a map of local places that's in your area that you can go to and sign up for their workshop. A lot of them, at least before the pandemic, were doing them online. I would suspect that offer is still an option. Okay. And what qualifies as a first time home buyer? It means a person who has not owned a home, a property, in the past 3 years. Okay, so want to make sure we understand. So a lot of people be like, well, I bought my house 3 years ago, so I'm a first time home buyer. No, we're not going to play this game. You're not a first time home buyer if you still have a house in your name. Okay, if a deed, even if you don't have a mortgage in your name, if you have a deed in your name, you do not qualify for this. Okay, it is from the time in which your deed was taken off of that house to now. If it has been 3 years, then you qualify, but you cannot currently own something and say, well, I bought my house 10 years ago, but you still have it. So you're not a first time home buyer. Okay, so I have to always clarify that. Now, what I love about this program again is that the income guidelines are so ridiculously huge, right? So, I mean, it's a decent amount. So if you're, the max income is, for one person is $73,000, which is a decent salary for one person, one singular person, right? So of course, it continues to go on and on based on family size. So I mean, it's a pretty healthy annual income. I feel like it was a skosh higher before. They may have gone down a skosh, but it's still pretty healthy. Okay. Let's see. How do I apply? You have to contact a city funded housing counseling agency, and they will need total annual family income, source of that income, employment, SSI, any other sources of income, number of family members who live in the house. Just going to quickly click on here because I believe here's the map. So when you click on this hyperlink that's in green there, it takes you to see the map, okay, of the housing places in your area. And if it will load up just a skosh better, it don't want to load up real good for me. I think you can see it when it loads up. You can see it. There we go. So when you click on it, these are all the different ones. Now the one I used to use that was not too flooded. Was was it? No. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm, giving y'all the right information. But as you can see, it's all across the city, all these different ones. There was one that I used to use a lot more. And, oh, here we go. No, I don't want to do, there we go. I'm going to zoom in. There we are. Gotta zoom. I want to say it was that Norris one, but I'm not sure, guys. It was a while ago. I'm not going to lie about it. But what I would do, call around to these different places. I know Urban League is definitely, they're always hosting classes. But what I would do is with this map, call around to the different places and pretty much, if you're able to get to them, or if they do online classes, which is even better, call around to all of them. See when you can get in there the soonest. Whoever can get you in there the soonest, those are the people that you want to go with. All right. And um that's pretty much it, guys. I don't have any more to say in regards to it. Here's the flyer as well. If you wanna, it's the same or similar to the one that they had before, when they first rolled out with it. All right. And that's pretty much it. That's all I had to say. That's all. I kept it short and sweet. What I love about this is that it can be combined with any lender. So a lot of the other programs like the neighborhood lift program, which I've talked about before, the neighborhood lift program could only, had their set list of lenders that you would have to get pre-approved by in order to utilize the grant program. Great, amount of money. I think it's similar. I think they actually give a little bit more. I think is it either 10 or 15,000? I forget, guys. But it's a great program as well. But you have to use their, preferred list of lenders. The same for the first front door. You have to use their list of preferred lenders to utilize those programs. With this, any lender that you use. Now, what I will say is that if you, for example, if you're going through your bank, you're pre-approved through your bank or something, and they are running a special where it's 100% financing, you'll likely will not be able to use this, right? I remember running into this issue before. So, but for most, you can use this with other mortgage companies, or other lenders, as well as I'm trying to think, you may not be able to use like both the grant, depending on the grant. I am not sure if you could use this grant with the PHFA grant. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. It's like one or the other. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. And there are some other stipulations in regards to this, but I think that's most of it. As long as you can get pre-approved, you can qualify for this grant, and as long as you're not under contract, okay? I hope that helps everybody. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and get big again. There we are. That is all. That is it for today's Tuesday tip at 2. I hope this helps. Listen, spread the word. If you or family members, friends, anybody that you know, co-workers are looking to buy and they're looking to buy in Philadelphia, they can utilize this grant. Okay. Maybe next week I'll come back with a pros and cons list and get some more details that will help you to weigh if this is a good one for you. But for the most part, it is fantastic. It's an awesome program. It came and quickly left because so many people were using it. And I think it definitely helped with the boom in Philadelphia, as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun summer with this program back in Philly. But anywho, listen, remember, there's no place at home, no place like home buying, and I will see you guys next week for an all new Tuesday Tip 2. Bye guys.